What's good? One time for the one time. We back. YTBC tip. Your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic early morning grind. Look out for that Andre Ward Kovalev official prediction. We did the unofficial prediction on YouTube yesterday. It'll be a little bit different, a little bit more cleaner than the original one I did on YouTube. But let's talk about a fight that's gonna be, I think, the co-feature on the undercard. I kept saying that he was fighting Jazz Dickens. I fucked that up. Apologize. He's fighting Moises Flores. 25-0, 17 knockouts, 65% knockout ratio, which is not bad. He has the interim WBA title and the IBO super bantamweight title. That's what he holds. And basically, Wikipedia says this is for the lineal super bantamweight title. Putting Rigondeaux back in the mix. Rigondeaux credentials. And the thing that makes this fight interesting is two things coming from each side. From the Rigondeaux side, what makes it so interesting is the fact that he's been off so damn long. And he's old and he's older. I think they say he's like 32, 33 years old, somewhere in there. But Cubans, they would be a lot older, so he can be closer to 40. Damn near 40 something. So that's what makes it interesting. Being stagnant and being an older fighter, even without the professional miles on him, that shit don't mix. So he can come out looking lethargic and very vulnerable. And on the Moises Flores side, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, from Mexico, what's the big deal about him? It's the fact that he's 5'9", and Rigondeaux, they list him at like 5'5" or 5'4", probably, could be shorter than that. And this dude, Moises Flores, is like he's a legit 5'9". He doesn't really use his height, like he can. Some of the fights I did briefly look over with him. He did fight Oscar Escandón and got a split decision win, and he's a tough motherfucker. Gary Russell, he gave Gary Russell a handful, just by being tough and throwing punches and taking punches. But, Moises Flores, he's just, he's not fast. He's typical Mexican. He's tough as nails. He's going to throw. And thus far, it's going to be an opportunity for Rigondeaux to put his name back on the map. This dude ain't a defensive wizard. He's a textbook Mexican fighter. Tough as nails, but he's going to keep coming. But the one thing that he's going to, he's been talking shit. The one thing that I think he's underestimating and what other fighters don't want to fight Rigondeaux for is the simple fact that Rigondeaux can crack. Legitimately, he's a good, pure puncher. And I look for him to knock this guy out probably around 8 rounds. Because I think it's going to be so much opportunity for Flores. He's going to push the action on Rigondeaux. And I think Rigondeaux is going to have a lot of counter openings. I think he's going to open Flores all the way up. And get the stoppage late. And hopefully this can cannonball him into some bigger fights or move up and, fight somebody. We gonna